Hello, welcome back. This is Melody Lynn. We are getting ready to move on to World 5. Continue. We left off at World 4. In fact, it looks like we didn't even leave World 4 all the way. So let's leave it and make our way over to 5. Here in World 5 we have 5 sigils, 4 green, 1 red, and 2 stars. The green one should be easy, the red one will be hard. That's the way it goes. Here we are in the very rainy, sometimes it's not rainy, but today it's rainy. World 5, let's see what the terminal has to say. A bunch of things to read. L.html. L, short for extended lifespan. Athena8.txt. Sphinx riddles. And AI citizenship.html. We're talking about artificial intelligence. Okay. We can always go back to those with our tab button if we wanted to. We have a recording that we're going to get this time. This one is a scroll.
I was in school when I first read about the Talos Principle. I think it disturbed me at the time, made me hyper-aware of my body as a physical object, the material reality of the brain, ideas that made me uncomfortable at first, but I think in the long run, it helped me understand how frail human beings are and how precious. It's not a comforting way of thinking about the world, but I'd rather face the truth than lie to myself.
So while that was playing, I was going around looking at these, and if you notice, we're going to need to go get the cube. We won't be able to do the puzzle. We can enter in, but as you see, it's flashing the cube. We need that cube. So let's go back and get the cube. We've got all the sigils for it. We know we can get it. Okay, they were down here. Here we go. I always like to start with the L, it's just a thing, and then the Z, and then I can just fit these around it. Easy peasy. We've now unlocked the cube. And you can see it down in the left-hand corner of the screen. So let's go back to World 5 and get this done. A very rainy, wet world. We kind of looked around a little bit. Headless statue, of course it's headless. They're always headless, it seems. Nothing back in that corner. It's worth it to wander a little bit before we jump right into the puzzles. You never know what you're going to find. Headless statues again. And a paint bucket right next to a QR code, which I have left before. I have no idea what's going on. Do you? And that's Melody Lynn, myself. Let's go leave a note somewhere else. Let's see. It'll only let you leave it on certain surfaces. So I can't... Oh, I can leave one there. Let's paint a message. I don't care what people say. I'm just here for the sigil locks. There we go. By Melody Lynn again. Just a fun little thing to do. Leaving messages. Okay, let's get on with these sigils. A green line. Things to do with 2 boxes. And a whole bunch of QR codes. Let's go look at them. A powerful device fashioned by the designer, one with faith. Oh, what is a hexehedron? And that's what it is, a powerful device fashioned by the designer. A cube. Sheep is right to the point. The edges are beveled, that makes it a decahedron. Always right. You forgot the indents. With the indents, it's like a super polyhedron. Okay, all of this is so important. But the convex hull is a decahedron. Topic closed. Wrong. Dog. Okay, we can step on this and it removes our barrier. But the minute we get off, the barrier comes back. We can't get through there. We can jump up here, but that's not going to help us do anything. So let's see what we have back here. Some decahedrons, polyhedrons, boxes, cubes. I prefer to just call them cubes. This is a world that has always confused me, so if I mess up, I apologize, but we get to start over again, and we will get it. So, we got through the gate. We have 2 of these bad boys. Ooh, yes. There is no way through there. No possible way. And a QR code that I don't know if we're going to be able to get to. I wonder, can I read it from here without being zapped? Couple of them. Nope, we're too far away. We'd have to be really fast. There it is. Ah, they're coming for us. Ah, we can't get away. Ah, whew. We made it. Boy, okay. Let's forget about that. Let's just move on to the puzzle. This is very tricky for me, being that I am the bumbling gamer that I am, but we're going to do it. What we have to do is get these so that they're not right next to each other so we can get around them. So we are going to follow them down right to the QR codes, in fact, and put that there. Come back so that that doesn't get us. And see, now they will be separated. We're going to wait and do it properly so that we know they're separated. Because as you can see, we can get right around that one. Now they're going at different. So if we followed this one, avoiding that one, and then we rush over here avoiding that one, we can get through here. I'm not always the best at doing that, but we managed. Jump up there, and there it is. Some QR codes to read. If the designer is perfect and he designed me for a purpose, I must fit that purpose. I must be fit for that purpose. It follows that my purpose must not be to seek and hoard every sigil in his land, for so many are beyond the faculties he granted me. And there's a star back there. Ooh, 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 that we want to get to. Another QR code. I do not understand why the designer chose to put such flaws into the world that it appears almost as if we were damaged. But I must believe there is a purpose here I cannot see, one with faith. And we have a ladder to get out of here. I am going to very bravely go see if I can get those QR codes. I don't know. We have to do it quickly. Oh, the box is gone. RIP APS, epitaph. Okay. You can pause those if you want to read them, but I'm not going to. We have a star. And it's back behind there that somehow we need to get to. But if you remember, I said search everywhere. We have a lever. And the wall descends. Ah, but the star is still behind a barrier with a gate opener that we need to power up. We have another whole section here available to us, and a little light source, which is going to teach us a powerful lesson, because we're going to grab that, come out here and set this up so that it can be seen from the door. Because see down there? Oh, is that already lit up? It may be. It is. We have a red power source. We have a star. Okay. I didn't realize that would already be set up, but it is. It was all lit red, just waiting for us. We have completed that one. So let's just follow our light beam, just for fun, and get this one, which is a green upside down T. One little buzzer. I think something's very wrong. If you'd seen what I'd seen at the edges of the world, you would wonder if it wasn't stretching and bursting at the seams. And we have a power. We have a power giver. We have another power thing here. And a little ball. Now these can hit you and they don't kill you, but they do zap you really good for a bit. So if we go from there to there, get so that they're both lit up, we can open up this. But that ball blocks it because see, it's timed and that ball keeps interrupting our stream. We've got to do something about that ball. And this is what we're going to do about it. Because it's very annoyingly, whoops, didn't mean to drop that, in our way. So we're going to block it. Give that time to open the gate and get our sigil. Why are they all headless? I don't know. We can go out here, we can go out there. It doesn't matter which one we do. And that was very easy. Let's move on to the next sigil, which is going to be a green L. You know you mustn't cross the streams. This one does frustrate me. Some of them I can do very quickly, and some of them take a little longer. We can open this door. Now it looks like we're going to have to leave it open because we've got our blue power down there. So remember, we can set it above the beam. We're going to set this right up here. Open the door and get the sigil. Not that frustrating. I was thinking of a different one that does frustrate me, as you will see coming up. Okay, moving along. We still have 2 sigils to go. And I do believe another star. So we can go there, get the red one, or we can go here and get the green one. This is going over the fence. This is pretty straightforward. We're pretty much, there's the power source, there's the gate opening, so we're pretty much going to do exactly what it said. and go over the fence. You see it doesn't go through the fence. You can't do that. It's grayed out. Won't work. We've got access to that one until we come around the corner here. These are pretty simple, but they're teaching us important principles. Like that we can go over things, we can set things on top of things. And there it is. The green upside down T belongs to us. And moving right along, now we have a red Z. The reds can be tricky. Friendly crossfire, look at this. Oh my goodness. We have got so much going on. That, 3 ray guns, a killer ball, a cube, and a blocker. We're going to block that one, but we still have to deal with those. How are we going to do that? You may ask. I may ask. Here's one of those little helper thingies. But we're not going to use that yet. Looky here, we have another ball and a barrier. Let's see if we can put them into battle with each other. Everything going. Here he comes. And kabloom. Okay, 2 taken out. Now we can block this death ray. Come down here. Avoiding those. Avoiding that. This is scary, but we can just get close enough to grab the box. But then, of course, that allows that to go on unchecked. But if we unblock that, they're going to fight each other. And there they go. So now all we have to do is block this, grab our box, come down here, set it on the gate opening, and there we go. However, we still have, a CR code. I think I've discerned some kind of pattern in the sigils. Each color serves a different purpose. Elohim has us gathering them all, but perhaps he's being overzealous. Shepherd. Who knows? What else is back here? Okay. So what we want to do is get through there. We need our blocker to do that. We're going to put this right here. I don't believe I need it, but just in case. Okay, so that only reaches so far. So if we come around here and block that there, that can't reach us, those rays. And so we can come through here and get our star. Yay! And we didn't need the cube. In fact, I kind of set the cube right in my way. So we're gonna have to jump over it like we did coming in. And we have it. We are done. There you go. Nothing else back here. Let's move on. I think we finished this world, so I think what we're going to do, because we finished this pretty quickly, is move on to world 6, at least get it started. Yep, we got everything, and the terminal wants our attention. Display reply. Sorry, your query was not recognized. Have you completed the standard troubleshooting procedures? Delete existing user account, create a new admin account, email the network administrator. Let's create a new admin account. Error, error, error. User profile already registered. Would you like to undertake the certificate process again? No. And a bunch of things we've already read. Now we can come back in here and give a different answer. No. Okay. Let's move on to World 6. In World 6 we have 4 sigils and a star. Green, yellow, and red.
I shaped these lands according to the purpose of the hidden words. Thus all things have meaning, where before was only chaos. Know that and have faith.
Okay. We have a terminal bleeping at us. And things to read. LOL. Chatbots. Little silliness. Cicero.txt. Okay, let's get to work. Going to start over here, or you know what I'm going to do is run down here. I did say exploring is important, and it is. Another terminal. What is this one about? A simple principle. Post 437 underscore comments. Okay, and Arcady underscore journal 77. Okay, so glad we found that. Let's see what else we can find. We find a cube, and there must be a use for a cube. Of course, I know what it is. We're going to go over here. You notice how the feet show up when you can jump? That's kind of handy. And look what's back there. A star. And it sounds like another terminal. Classical philosophers. .lz19. And we can't get to it. Progress underscore rep 3. Lots and lots of corruption. Not very helpful. Let's get out of here and get to the sigils. Okay, let's do the green Z. Mobile minefield. Sounds ominous. Look at that thing. We don't want him to get us. A barrier, a locked gate. We want to get him on the other side of that barrier. Let's go exploring. We have another one, but he's not moving. He's just standing there. But he does light up and threaten us. And this, but if we block the gate from here, that's going to come back here with us. We don't want that. We can't get far enough over to block it from here. Besides which, what's the point? Because we're probably going to need this. So, let's block it from here. And get him stuck back there. There we go. So we can easily get now to our other barrier, behind which is the keys we need. We certainly don't want to open that up. So let's take this with us and unlock the door. And as soon as we get in here, we have one of these. We need another blocker, because around the corner here we have rays. Oh, we have a switch, and the wire leads to this ray gun. So let's get past these, flip the switch, which turns off that ray gun. Grab our blocker, which now we can get through here and use. Get at the right angle without getting zapped. It's threatening us. No more. No more, shut your face. We got you. And more headless statues. As we grab the sigil. The gate has come down. We're going to run through here and move on to the next. We're just going to go straight across. Everything's red now. We're going to get the red L. A door too far. What have we here? A lot of cool little impressions there. A power source. A barrier with a power opening right beside it. One of those little helper areas, which we're not going to use. And here we go, a little connector. We're going to add that, connect it to that, and open the door. A lot of little gateways. There's one of those bad guys. And back here we have a blocker. Looks like we have a lot of things we can block. There's a cube. We could block that and get the cube, but we don't want to just yet. Windows. Okay, we're going to probably want to use the cube for that down there. We're going to block this and grab this, and this time, no, we're not taking it inside. We have windows. We're going to connect to that and to that and get where these two connect. I believe that is the setup I want. We'll double check it, but we'll make sure we don't get trapped, because then you just have to start all over again. We could block that from here, which won't do us a whole lot of good because we have other things we need to block. We've opened that door with that, so we're going to instead, oh yes, see, I forgot. We need a way to, okay, go back. We need to block this. Wait, where is it? here so we can get back out here. Did I not bring my blocker? What'd I do with it? Where'd I leave it? Oh, I must have set it down and I didn't realize it. Okay. We're gonna block that. There was a step that I forgot. Connect that. With that. And we're going to do our leapfrog a different kind of way. Whoops. Look at that. Okay. We know how to fix that. This guy's in our way. But we can fix it. Now he's not in our way. And we can do our little leapfrog thing. Now that's being held open with that. However, we have another barrier to get through. And if we unblock that, we can't get through there. So we're going to grab our cube. Because we have ways to make this work. Instead of that, we're going to put the, whoops, got hit. There we go. We're going to use the cube instead. And then we're going to use this to connect there with there. Open that door. Grab our little guy. And this is where it gets tricky because you're thinking, oh, I need a red thing. But no, you don't, because you've got your blocker. And the red owl is ours. And it very handily opens up this little gate so that now we can leave. 2 more sigils to go. Let's come down here and get the red Z. Biochromatic entanglement. We have a couple barriers, we have a blue, we have a red, there's a red power source back there. We're going to hook this here and put that there. This one gets confusing to me at times too, so if I stumble a little bit, just bear with me. I will get it. So now we can get this. We have this connected to this, connected to this. And is it possible? Yes, it is, to get all 3 of them. But if we undo that, that's blocked. And that is going to be a problem. So let's explore this a little bit. We're holding that open with that. We're holding that open with that. What we need to do is get this light source between there and there. Okay. And there's no way we can get far enough back to get both of those. We just can't do it. Oh, a little bit of problem solving here that I always have to go through every single time, it seems. That's funny when you do that. Okay, we don't want to hook it to the red. That's just too much. Okay, thinking hard. Yep, as soon as I undo that, that happens. I struggle with this every single time because I can't remember how I did it. We need that open. We're not going to leave that open for a minute. We're going to double up here so that I can move things. That one's going to go to that one, but they're not connected yet. Oops. This one's going to go to that one and that one. There we go. Now when we open it up, they will connect. Make sure they're all white. Now that's connected there. Okay, everything's connected. We can grab this. And we can bring it right here and get our red Z. All right, yay! We did it. We have one more sigil in this area. A red L. We're going to grab Deception. Okay, this is the one I thought it might be that I always kind of cheat on. Although it's not cheating, it's just an alternate way of doing this. Because I know we can. And it works. We don't need that open anymore, but we do need a red power source that we are going to put in front of the door. Oh, okay, I gotta remember how I did this. Red power source. We don't need this open. Yes, we do. Trying to remember how I did this. Maybe it was the blue one we needed, now that I think about it. Not the red one. Let's double check. I want to make sure I've got this right where I can see it through the door. Oh, I don't think I have to have that door open, though. So we're just going to put it right here. Because I think it is the blue. Let's run over here and see. Yep, it is the blue. That's hiding the red L. A red power source, a red door opening, and a connector. So we're going to hook it to the red door opening, to the power source, and we're going to set it up high, opening that door. Now we have another power source. And here's our connector, because we have another door we need to get through. So we can hook this to this, go through the door. A blue power source, but a red door. We're going to hook those together. And that connects to that, but we're not going to do it that way. Because see, I should connect that to that, which would open this door, but then we need to find a way to connect to that one. And that's really hard to do. So instead, we're going to grab this, come through here, we have a blue, and we have a doorway. We don't need to get to any of those others anymore. So we're going to connect this to this one. Oh, and I think I lied. Oh, to that one. Okay, I think I do need another one. So let's connect these again. You, and grab you. We're going to connect to you, to here, come back here, get this one. We're just taking advantage of things that we know we can do. And there we go, a blue circuit all the way through. We can get our red L. And now we can go into building B, and we can go through gate 1, which was in the tower. Remember, those were red sigils. But I think this has gone on long enough, so I do believe we will do that in the next installment. We've got a terminal. Let's see what it says. Oh, the Milton Library Assistant again. Hello again. A user satisfaction survey. Sure, let's tell them what we think. How would you rate the accuracy of its results out of 5? Let's give it a spoil the survey? I'm not sure we want to do that. Let's say it's poor. Sorry to hear that. What best describes the reason for your investment in the certification program's outcome? Why does being a person matter to you? We're having a conversation now? Sure. I always answer these differently. Do keep up, or this will be a terribly slow process. Now, would you like to participate properly in the survey? Sure thing. The reason for your investment. I just want network access. He's going to help us, okay? I don't know the first thing about anything, including what a person is. Your prospects are therefore poor. Do you even know where you are? Let's say some mad experiment. Oh dear, no. I think we'd best start from scratch. What do you know? I know 2 + 2 is 4. On reflection, it seems to me you're no closer to resolving your problem. Perhaps we need more data. What makes you think you are a person? I'm alive, I feel, I am conscious. How does that prove anything? Okay, he's done talking to us and we've read all of those. So let's move along, because we've got places to go and people to see, including Building B and Gate 1. We finished 6. We did it all. We could go to 7 in the next episode, or to Building B, or through Gate 1 in the tower. So many choices. We will see what happens in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. This is, again, one of my favorite games. I love it, and I love sharing it with you. Until then, we will see you later. This is Melody Lynn. Bye-bye.